Hi guys, Scott here again. Not been on for a long time. Just finished watching the game and I am so disappointed. Really disappointed. I don't even know what to say really. Champions League was awful. Premier League is dire. We spent our whole summer purchasing or buying attackers. We still can't score goals. We still leak at the back. There's no balance in the team, and it's just a whole shambles. It's a massive shambles. I don't know what to say. And if you've been following my posts lately, I've just been literally been ranting since the Champions League. I've been really disappointed. I can't really put into words how awful and disappointed I feel. Just been, I mean, it's like those players are not up for the task really. We just buy attackers and want to press teams, but those teams were trying to press their footballers too, and they'll have their moments in the game as well, and you know they'll want to score goals, and then it will be up to us to try to keep them out, and we can't keep them out. Look, see the goal we conceded today. Schoolboy defending again, and we don't have any defenders in the team who can defend really. I can't really take any positive from the game. We've had 8 points from a possible 15. Yes, and for a team that should be challenging for the title, that's appalling. We just lost 6 or 5-0 to one of our title rivals in Manchester City, and we're drawing Burnley 1-1 at home. After disappointment from the Champions League, you think we'll come out guns blazing, you know, like guns blazing, like attack Burnley and put them under pressure and try to score as many goals as possible and trying to win the game. If I would have taken a 1-0 win today, and what happens? They score first. It's really not what I was expecting this season. We signed. We just did. What pisses me off the most is we spent all summer chasing attacking players. And yes, I understand that, you know, Klopp wants to sign players to, you know, how do I put the word, and to oppress the other team and actually make them claustrophobic, and we play this high intensity football. But if your defense is not as good as your attack, then sorry, but you're building castles in the sky. You're fetching water with a basket. It's impossible to win anything like this. It's really impossible. And Manchester City have won 2-2, and looking at our Champions League group, we have Maribor, who we know are going to play like Burnley did today, and we have Spartak Moscow, who we know are going to play as Burnley did today. Looking at how we played against Burnley today, I don't see any positive going forward, and it's really disgusting. Really, maybe disgusting is not an understatement. I'm just disappointed. I'm not even angry that we drew today. I'm just disappointed. I spent 60 minutes of the game just shaking my head. What was going on? At some point in the game, Matip and Klavan were going for the same ball, and they were not under any pressure. And Klavan was directly under behind Matip. He could have said, "Yo, it's my ball," or "Matip is yours." Where is the communication? It's nothing coming out from that team at all. It's just appalling. I'm gonna try to keep my video short this year, as I'm trying to upload them on YouTube, and it takes time to upload really long videos on YouTube, so I'm gonna try to keep them short as much as I can. One moment guys, sorry. Yeah, and it's I just don't know what to say. It's just gone from anger to to disappointment. And you know, my friend wrote the prediction down at work the other day, and he said, you know, he put Man City down for a draw and put Liverpool for a win. Now, as a Liverpool fan, I should, you know, be like, yes, Liverpool gonna win. But I mean, looking at how we started the season, how we play, and how things are going, there's no sign of encouragement. I mean, who do we play next? Leicester City, or someone like that. What encouragement are we going to take into that game? You know, what encouragement are we going to take into that game that yes, we are going to win this game? There's none. You know, and Leicester City just drew, and you know, some teams take a draw or a loss as a spring step to the next game, and then they win. We drew the last game, we go to the next game devoid of energy. No, those players should be like, we drew the last game, it felt like a loss, let's go on and attack the game. And it was really, really, I really don't know what to say. Anyways, again, as always, let me go through some comments that will be coming through. Adam Piper says, should have won today, ref Rob lost at the with the Salah penalty. Honestly, can't see club taking us anywhere. It's all about attack and completely ignoring the defense. I do see clubs taking us somewhere. I mean, it's not going to happen now or anything, but what I'm saying, my point is that if he's going to take us somewhere, we need to see where we are going at the moment. And at the moment, we are taking one step forward and two steps back, but at least we're taking a step forward. I'm not trying to make excuses for anything, but we are going forward. But like I said earlier on, as much guile as we have going forward, we need to have that in defense. And I mean, if he can't see that we need a whole new back four, then I don't know what team he coaches or what team he manages, because I'm not on £9 million a year, and I can clearly see that we need a whole new back four. I mean, you can't spend 2 months and come back and say to the fans there is no one there that would improve our defense. I can name a whole new back four right now that will make our defense so much better. So don't go there and tell me there's no defenders that will improve our back four. And I think Adam is right. He's completely ignoring the defense. I would ship out the whole of apart from Alexander-Arnold, obviously we have to give the young guys time. I would ship out the whole back four and get a whole new one in general. I don't even know what to do, and this is complete negligence to the defending aspect of football. And in playing football, the defense is the first place to start building your castle, to start building your empire. The defense is the foundation. If you don't have a defense, you are building a house without a foundation. You are building your house with sand instead of building it with cement and bricks. That's what it is. Matthew Sanderson says, mate, our defense is shocking. Power need to shake up defense. Attack, we are great. Play 4-4-2. I wouldn't say we are great in attack, because we're good in attack. I wouldn't go as far as saying great, because it's appalling. We scored 1 goal against the Burnley side, who we should be beating 4-0, 5-0. You know, and it's like, it's a joke. We've got 8 points from a possible 15 or from a possible 18. With the start we've had, really, we should have. Okay, the Man City loss should have been the only game we lose. With the start we've had, you know, and we beat Arsenal. Was it Arsenal? We beat some little team. What team did we beat 4-0? Yeah, that team, Arsenal. We beat them, and since then there's been no spring in the player's step, and I just feel like it's just a shambles. I don't know what to say really. Matthew Sanderson says, I could pick a team that would win the league. Coutinho does not want to be there. His attitude and play is different. He was appalling today. Really. Coutinho was appalling today. His shots, wide try, long shots from miles away, and he just kept on trying them and trying them, and they were going away and away. Like, you're not the only player on the pitch. Like, pass the ball, raise your head. Like, we want to see the Coutinho from last year. Or last season perhaps, and he was appalling today. And another thing I noticed today is Emechan is a better number 6 than Jordan Henderson. I thought I'd never say this, but I saw it today myself. And Jurgen Klopp he spent 2 seasons trying to make Henderson a number 6 when you have a natural number 6 there in Emre Can. Just play him. Just play Emre Can in that number 6 position, and then find someone else, play Coutinho and someone else. Like, what's happened to Grujic? I mean, I don't even know what's going on. Adam Piper, he has a long comment. He said the best teams are built on defense. We have to add defenders, but when? Next year, when we potentially miss out on the Champions League, seriously, we need to improve at the back line height on set plays. It's way too high too. It gives me a 0 chance to claim it. You just said it, really, mate. Adam, you really just said it, because why can't we defend as a normal team? You know, something is not working in defense. Change it. You can't keep sticking to the same thing week in, week out. You can clearly see it's not working, and he's still gonna stick to the same thing next week. Like, when we considered the first goal, the camera panned to Jurgen Klopp, and he was just shaking his head like, what happened? Well, the fucking defense is what happened, you know? I don't really know what to say, really. It was appalling today. We can't improve on that defense. I'm sorry, Adam, but that defense cannot improve more than that. There's no improvement to come. There's no more improvement to come. That defense cannot improve. The only thing we can do is get a new defense. Once your shoes start, it's like when your shoes start wearing out and you start filing at the back, it's like you saying, yeah, the shoe needs to, grow back and become as it was when it was new. He can't. What you need to just get new shoes. This defense cannot do it anymore. We need new defense. That's as simple as that. Lee Coulson said, I think today showed how valuable Lallana is. I don't think Lallana would have done anything today. No offense. What could he have done today? Strike a goal, score a goal, make. We had 2 strikers on the pitch today, in Lallana, in Firmino, and Sturridge, and neither were making the forward runs and trying to break the defense. Only Salah on the left was making the runs, and they were pinging the butts to him. I mean, he was unlucky not to score 2 free goals. Yes, but he was the only person. Like, you can't. It's impossible. You can't win a game like that against a lesser team. But we look like the lesser team today, because Burnley imposed their style of play on us, and we just accepted and said, okay, if this is what you want to come play at Anfield, then yes. And then you have fans later coming to tell me that I'm a fickle fan because I'm not supporting the team blindly. No, when there's something wrong, I say it, and there is something wrong with the team at the moment, and it's getting on my nerves, and I can't just say that, be like, yay, Liverpool, go, go, go. No, we are in shambles at the moment, and I can clearly say it. I don't want to make top 4. I want to challenge for the title and be there in the top when the season comes. I want my team to challenge for the title. I'm not Klopping, I'm not Klopper, I'm not FSG in, I'm not FSG out. I'm gonna make my team fucking successful in all the freaking time. And I really don't know. Adam again says, the definition of insanity, trying the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. That's what I just said, really. You can try all you want. It's not going to happen. That defense is not going to improve. What's going to happen in the next game? You're going to bring Henderson in as number 6 again, even after everyone just saw that Emre Can is the better number 6. Just play Emre Can in his position. I mean, in a crap game like today, Emre Can didn't really do a lot of things wrong. Yes, he did in the Champions League game, but that was because we had Henderson there, and he's played in his natural position today, and he's played well. Matthew says, my starting 11 goalkeeper, defense, Sako, Van Dijk, midfield, Chan, Wijnaldum, Keita. When it comes to Lallana, Mane, Salah, Firmino, that team still won't win the league. Sacco? Who is Sacco? Sacco's gone to Crystal Palace, Matthew. He's gone to Crystal Palace. I don't know. Anyways, I doubt that team would still win the league. There was zero creativity in the midfield today. The attack was alright, but we kind of missed money. And again, boils down to us putting all our attack in all our eggs in one bowl. You know, once our star player is missing, we can't do anything else. And you know, slap me all you want, I have zero confidence going into our next game. I have zero confidence going into it. It just doesn't. It's not working. Really, it's not working, and I would like something to change. I'm just really flabbergasted as to what happened today. I mean, we have our title rivals, from top four rivals. You know, Man City beating teams off like the jelly, and United playing so well. You know, and all things like that. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened today. Anyways, guys, Emre Can was good today. Typical good number 6. Just play him in his position. And what I think went wrong today was Firmino going all the way to the left hand side again. Once there's a winger missing, he can't do that. I would have kept Sturridge on the bench, play Firmino up as a striker, and then put Chamberlain. Why did Chamberlain not start today? You know, and I don't even know. 35 years I've supported Liverpool, and we ain't had a great side since 2009. Tell me about it. We've not had a great side since then, to be honest. That was one of the most balanced teams I've ever seen. And as you know, even when we nearly won the league with Rodgers, we weren't great in defence, really. I mean, we bottled it at Crystal Palace, you know. So we've had defensive issues since then, and you know, like we've had managers come in, and not one single one has tried to rectify the defensive issues we have. I don't know if they can see it, but I'm not getting paid millions a year or thousands per month, but I can clearly see we have issues in our defense, and oh my god. But hopefully, like, something good comes out, because nothing. And I remember, was it last 2 seasons when we played Everton and Joe Allen missed a sitter when he could have just squared it to Sturridge. I started hating Sturridge. Not hating, I disliked Allen from then. I just don't like Lovren anymore. He needs to go. Like, he's appalling at footballing. He shouldn't be a footballer. Anyways, that's my rant really over. I can't really say much. I don't know what to say, and hopefully things get better, because with the way things are going, I see us missing our Champions League this season. For next season, obviously, and I don't see us really going far in the Champions League, because one goal can win you the Champions League. One goal conceded can make you lose the whole Champions League. So we can't improve on the defense anymore. So we just need something else. Really, we need, like in January, we need millions. Really, I just thought we should have just sold Coutinho in the summer and used the whole money to buy a whole new back four. That's how I feel like right now. Question for supporter: if Jose and Pep didn't have the money they would still be great. No, I don't think so. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't be great, but you know, their owners want their team to succeed, and they can clearly see. Pep saw in the Manchester City team, the defense is not good enough. They went out, used the money they have to buy the players they need in the positions they need. What did Liverpool do, Matthew? We needed a defender, at least one, minimum one, maximum we need 5. 5 centre backs, 2 full backs. What do? We spent 40 million on Oxlade-Chamberlain at the end of the window. Why? Because Lallana is 4 months away. He has an injury for 4 months. But if we had used that money, gone into Europe, get a defender, we could have got Jonathan Tah for a quarter of that money. We could have gotten good few players with the money we spent on Chamberlain. We could have, but we didn't. Anyways, that's me done for today, guys. I'm just gonna put my anger in on writing on the page. So I'll speak to you later, and you never walk alone. Bye bye.